Imagine standing on the precipice of a cliff, the ground beneath you crumbling, as you gaze into an abyss that seems to go on forever. This isn't a scene from a thriller movie, but a very real place on our planet. Welcome, my dear listeners, to the Cliffs of Moher, located on the western edge of Ireland, a place that's as beautiful as it is dangerous. These towering cliffs, rising over 700 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, offer breathtaking views that have drawn millions of visitors each year. But as you stand there, on the edge of the world, the beauty of the place can sometimes mask its deadly nature. One wrong step, one slip, and the ground beneath you could give way, sending you plummeting into the icy waters below. The weather here can be unpredictable, to say the least. One moment you're basking in the glow of the setting sun, the next you're fighting against gusts of wind that can reach up to 100 miles per hour. These strong winds have been known to sweep off the unwary, leading to tragic incidents. And then, there's the safety issue. The Cliffs of Moher is a natural wonder, untouched by the modern world. There are no safety barriers here, no fences to keep you from straying too close to the edge. It's a place that demands respect, a place where you must tread carefully, always mindful of the danger that lurks beneath its beauty. There have been incidents, too many to count, of people falling off the cliff. Some were blown off by the wind, others simply lost their footing. And each time the Cliffs of Moher claimed another victim, another soul lost to its deadly embrace. So while the Cliffs of Moher may promise a view that's truly out of this world, it's a sight that comes with a deadly risk. It's a place that reminds us of the raw, untamed power of nature, a place where beauty and danger walk hand in hand. And as we stand there on the edge of the world, we can't help but feel a chill run down our spine, a chilling reminder of our own mortality. From the chilling winds of Ireland, we now venture into the relentless heat of the Sahara Desert. Imagine an expanse of sand so vast it's comparable to the size of the United States. This is the Sahara Desert, the largest hot desert in the world, stretching over 3 million square miles across northern Africa. The Sahara is not just large, it's also incredibly hot. Temperatures here can soar up to a scorching 120 degrees Fahrenheit, making it one of the most extreme environments on our planet. But the heat is not the only challenge one faces in the Sahara. The desert is also home to some of the most violent sandstorms on Earth. These sandstorms, known as haboobs, can reach heights of up to 5,000 feet and speeds of 50 miles per hour, swallowing everything in their path and making visibility nearly zero. The risk of dehydration is another peril in the Sahara. The desert's arid climate can lead to severe water loss, and with scarce water sources, dehydration can set in quickly. Even the most experienced explorers can fall victim to this desert's merciless conditions. Navigating the Sahara is not for the faint-hearted either. The shifting sands and lack of distinct landmarks make it easy to lose your way. Many have ventured into the Sahara, only to find themselves hopelessly lost, their footprints swallowed by the ever-moving dunes. But despite all these dangers, there's a certain allure to the Sahara. Its vast, undulating dunes and stunning sunsets paint a picture of serene beauty. Here, under the endless sky, one can experience the humbling power of nature. Yet, this beauty is deceptive. The Sahara is a place of extremes where life hangs by a thread and survival can never be taken for granted. The Sahara Desert, a place of extreme beauty but also extreme danger, where survival is not guaranteed. From the dry, scorching sands, we now plunge into the dark, cold depths of the Blue Hole in Belize. This captivating sinkhole, an azure spectacle from above, lures intrepid divers with its seemingly serene waters. Yet, beneath its tranquil surface lurks a perilous world, a labyrinth of underwater caves and treacherous currents that have claimed the lives of even the most seasoned divers. The Blue Hole is not just a diver's paradise, it's a siren call to the adventurous. The deeper you go, the darker it gets, until all light is swallowed by the inky blackness. The lack of visible cues often results in disorientation. Add to that the powerful, unpredictable currents, and you have a recipe for disaster. It's here that beauty intertwines with danger, creating an intoxicating allure that's hard to resist. But make no mistake, the Blue Hole demands respect. For those who underestimate it, pay a heavy price. The Blue Hole, a place of unparalleled underwater beauty that holds a deadly secret beneath its surface. From the depths of the sea, we now ascend to the heights of the Himalayas, to the infamous death zone of Mount Everest. A titan among mountains, Everest looms large, both literally and figuratively, in the annals of treacherous terrains. The journey to the summit of Everest is no less than a Herculean task. The extreme cold is your first adversary. Temperatures here can drop to a bone-chilling -60 degrees Celsius. Imagine the bitterest winter you've ever experienced, then multiply that by 10. That's a regular day at the death zone. But the cold isn't your only foe. The air is thin, so thin that you're practically gasping for every breath. Oxygen levels are a third of what they are at sea level. Your lungs scream for air that just isn't there. It's like trying to run a marathon while only being able to breathe through a straw. And then there's the terrain, jagged, icy, unpredictable, a climber's nightmare. The ground beneath your feet is as treacherous as the air above. One wrong step, one slip, and the mountain will claim another victim. Speaking of victims, Mount Everest is a veritable graveyard. Over 200 bodies lie frozen and preserved in its icy clutches. Some of them serve as grim waymarkers for those attempting the climb. Retrieving these bodies is a task fraught with peril, so they remain, a chilling testament to the mountain's lethal allure. Indeed, Mount Everest is not just a mountain. It's a monument to the Earth's daunting majesty, a towering testament to nature's indomitable power. It's a place that inspires awe and fear in equal measure, a place that has claimed more lives than any other mountain on this planet. So why do people continue to climb it? Perhaps it's the allure of the challenge or the promise of glory. But one thing's for sure. Every step taken on this mountain is a dance with death, a gamble against nature's raw, unbridled power. Mount Everest, a monument to the Earth's majesty, and a grim reminder of our own mortality. From the highest peak on Earth, we now take you to the ends of the Earth, to the icy wilderness of Antarctica, a land of eerie silence and pristine beauty, where the air itself bites with a ferocity that rivals the most vicious of predators. This is a place where the cold is not just a sensation, but a threat to life itself. The extreme isolation of Antarctica, coupled with its unpredictable weather, makes it a place of danger that few dare to tread. Here, storms can appear without warning, their icy winds capable of freezing the exposed in mere minutes. With no medical facilities and the daunting challenge of evacuation in emergencies, survival here is a game of Russian roulette. Antarctica, a place of pristine beauty and deadly silence, where the cold is not just a sensation but a threat to life itself. This is the final frontier, a chilling reminder of our planet's untamed ferocity.